Check, check. Okay. I'm surprised I have a voice. I'm listening to DMVR finish up here. Okay, they're done. Don't want to step on any toes. Wow, my voice is trashed. Tonight was the night. We say last time was the night. Boston. And after the Boston game, I figured I'd crack the code. If you haven't seen that episode, well, I encourage you to watch it. Also, go back to the Portland episode, which should still be on my channel. Oh, goodness gracious. My wife just texted. She's out of town, and she still has 8 minutes left in the game. Oh, no. Well, let's hope she's not watching. So what I said about Boston was the Nuggets have no violence in their DNA. It has been clear. And I don't blame them. I mean, basketball shouldn't be violent. It should be basketball. But there's a new game in town, and it's violence. And if you don't meet violence with greater or equal violence, then you're going to get dominated, and they have been dominated. So how do we get them into the mindset of kill or be killed? That's what it needs to take. You saw it with Portland. I can show you the first 2 minutes of that game. Jokic came out and said, fuck you guys. I am taking this to the hole. And by setting that tone early, the Nuggets dominated, 54-point win. A little more passive in the next game against Golden State. Why? Because who are they playing? They don't have Steph. They don't have Draymond. They don't have anybody. So surely we can beat them and take it easy. You can't go into any game with that mindset. And we talked about this in the last show. So what I'm saying in terms of cracking the code is we got to lock in. You do. I do. Today I did. I locked in as hard as I could. And I went hard all game. Let me explain. What does it take to lock in? You've got to remove all distractions. It's kind of like meditating. You're not going to go out into the middle of the bar and meditate. Now, it's our job. Now, you could be a fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not asking everyone to do this. The first time I tried it was in the Super Bowl. We talked about it. Super Bowl 50 when Denver won. I put the women and children to bed and went looking for some fucking dinner. Mute everything. Play, game, projector, large, headphones or stereo, loud as possible, hard music. I don't know what we need to call this. I'm open to suggestions for names, but I need a name for it. It's like I call it, right now I'm calling it the darkness. Like Joe Rogan says sometimes, I got to go to a dark place when he's working out. I hate working out, so I don't really understand that. But I can easily get to a dark place before these games, and that's what I did today. So we all need to focus on this. I'm not asking everyone. I'm asking those of you that are willing to try something new and get ready because it's a hell of an experience. Put the women and children to bed. We saw that in the program. If you're not familiar with the movie of The Program from the 90s, that was in the football days where they over-exaggerated, I'd say, a little bit of football, but the quote was, all right, boys, it's time to put the women and children to bed and go looking for some dinner. Well, along with the help of a friend of mine, I have changed that too. All right, Denver's about to play Oklahoma City. Put the women and children to bed, and we're going to look for the fucking devil. And we're going to bring him back in pieces. Because it's kill or be killed. We come out on our shield or we come out on top. And that's the attitude you got to have. So if you have everything playing and muted, it is so much more enjoyable. No commentators. And I certainly can't stand ESPN. I didn't know it was on ESPN. I was watching on altitude. But I put it on altitude and I'm not into we got no fucking pregame. The only fucking pregame is Tool. And we started tonight with Enema. And I was fired up. To listen to a game, to listen to that, to be in that state is unexplainable. But it's intense. And it makes the game way more intense. And you can see it in the players' eyes. You can see things that you don't normally see because you're normally distracted by the fucking commentators. So I encourage all of us. That's what I ask for, more buy-in. Try it. Sunday might not be the best day. I'm going to have to talk about that a little bit later. Okay, so don't hold me to this on Sunday. But going forward, when there's a game that's important like there was tonight, and you could tell Denver wanted it, and you can tell OKC wanted it. They sat out all their guys the last 10 games, and now they're all back. Okay, cool. Now we got to deal with fucking Shai. But Denver wanted it. And if they want it, we want it. So my playlist was, this was a long game. Normally it's only like 2 albums, but Enema from Tool, and then I jumped to 10,000 Days. The last game, Lateralis, I don't know what you can find. I was recommended Mastodon, something around Leviathan, and I checked it out, but that's not my style. I'm a little more prog rock in terms of variety. Plus, it's what you know, and I know Tool, and that is the darkness that we need to bring to the table every game. So I encourage you next game. Actually, the problem with Minnesota is it's 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. It's almost blasphemy to go to the darkness on a Sunday. So I don't know what to make of it. The beauty of tonight was, even though I was supposed to have my kids, my wife was out of town, and my kids stayed with their mom. So I literally put the women and children to bed and went looking for the devil. And I found him. There is no more hated team now than OKC, in my opinion. They have taken the throne over Minnesota. And I'm saying that until Sunday. We'll see. But haven't we beaten Minnesota 3 times this year? Like, I feel like we cracked that code. The OKC thing is violence. And if you don't believe me, what game were you watching? Immediately, Shai. I think I have it pulled up here. Okay, let's watch this and see if it works. Share this tab. So when Shai gets teed up in the beginning, is this it?
Much more secure for OK.
Wait, we got to go back here. That's the start of it. So I've watched the beginning of this game over and over again. And trust me, if you're watching it with the music and no commentators, you see so many more things. You can lock in on a player and see that they're dragging ass. You can lock in on a player and see that they're spacing out and just watching the ball. Or you can lock in on a player and say they're battling. And up until this point, Joker and Hartenstein have been battling. Joker showed up today saying, no, you're not going to fucking push us around. As we all know, OKC, they are basically, how do we describe this team? They're the cringiest, dorkiest, yet most molesting defense in the fucking league. There is not another team in this league that can put their hands on balls like OKC. Watch this game again. How many times were they slapping balls with their hands? They love slapping balls with their hands. They slap each other's balls with their hands. That's why they all look half gay and are the cringiest motherfuckers on the planet. No offense to our gay friends out there. I don't want to compare you to these pieces of shit. Hartenstein, baby Zeus, wannabe Zeus. He has a little Zeus tattoo on his shoulder to remind him that he's fucking German and not Greek. But you know what? The Greeks were into pedophilia and molestation. So maybe it's in the blood. I don't know. Who knows? The one thing you'll notice about Shai in this situation. Well, what's going to happen when I start this is Joker's going to flatten Hartenstein, and he's not excessively flattening him because Hartenstein's going to cooperate with the flop. But Joker, previous to this plays, they had banged a little. Both went both ways, and they had gotten 2 fouls on Hartenstein, so he was pissed. And Joker's like, hey, I'm not going to let you come in here. I'm going to flatten you. So he flattens him. And I don't even know if they call a foul because I can't hear anything when I'm listening in my headphones. So maybe I'll hear it here. Let's see.
Those defensive rebounds, much more secure for OKC.
Okay. Gotcha. So now that I hear the whistle, they called Jokic for that foul. Oh, they shouldn't. To me, that was there's some bangers. If you go back and watch this game in slow-mo without the audio, you can see some heavy hitters. Like Jamal pounds people. Christian Brown flattened somebody. Dort got flattened once. And everyone wants Dort to get flattened. Shai. But in this instance, Shai gets all pissy. Why? Because he pushed me. Watch him cry.
Going to be an illegal screen, I believe, out top.
Nope, now a technical foul on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He thought he was pushed by Jokic. Jokic knocked down Hartenstein to the ground, and that's what the personal foul was. But then the technical call.
Okay, here we go. So what you see here is perfect explanation, right? Shai is driving to the hole like he always does, and he's going to drop his shoulder. The foul's already been called, I think, right here at some point. And Shai's going to not only drop his shoulder, but push off with his right arm like he always does. And Joker's just in there flustering him. Joker literally doesn't even push him. The thing that Joker does is he meets violence with violence. And he's saying, no, you're not going to push me. You're not going to push through me. I'm a 300-pound 7-footer. Fuck you, skinny ass. What do we call Shai? Like, Chet's like a horse face. What the fuck is Shai? Dolphin? Looks like a dolphin. I don't know. Anyway, Shai wants to come in and drop that shoulder and push out, and Joker's not having any of it. So what happened? Boom, see?
But Gilgeous-Alexander saying he was reacting. But
you
can't throw the ball off another player.
He's pushing me. Watch him say that.
He's frustrated by the level of contact he thinks he gets from
the
Jokic.
guy that pushes every motherfucker when he drives to the rim.
Right. Like, they'll take a look, but
we got the tee here. Boom. Here's where you see him.
The dead ball contact. Right now, there is a technical foul being
Oh,
assessed.
what a bitch, dude.
We will see if there's anything else unsported.
Fuck you, you
the
little bitch.
Stillness, the lack of emotion.
He tries to go in. I mean, it couldn't be more clear on that one. He tries to go in and push his way around like he's used to doing all the fucking time. And Joker's like, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to stand up against you. And Shai's like, you can't stand up against me. Bam.
The stillness, the lack of emotion from Shai. So
watch it again.
Stillness, the lack of emotion from Shai.
Joker's like, I'm a wall, motherfucker. You ain't coming into me.
Look at that.
You ain't coming into me.
That is very un-Shai Gilgeous-Alexander-like.
Yeah, it's un-Shai Gilgeous.
Whatever Jokic did really made.
He's not getting away with the things he normally gets away with.
He's a step ahead.
Jokic with the triple.
While we're at it, let's figure this shit out. Lou Dort hip checks Jokic on the inbounds. Jokic throws in a little flop, but he got a good hip check. Not going to lie. But the thing about Dort was, like, I really encourage you, go back, turn the commentary off, watch the game, get to a dark place, and just watch how people play defense. These motherfuckers have been getting away with this shit forever. For the last 2 years, solid. Caruso. Now, don't get me wrong. The better team won tonight. Not going to lie. Denver missed shots they should have made. Had Denver made shots, made fucking free throws, they would have been fine. OKC made what? Their last 8 free throws in overtime, and Jamal's just hucking up threes. Have they missed if they would have missed those 3 sets of 3-pointers, they would have had a chance to win, but they couldn't because they missed. OKC made their free throws. Denver missed their free throws. Denver got a tech off the bench. Not too happy about that, but hey, I like the violence of Tim Hardaway, and tonight we get to see the violence of the Joker.
Second of the season and 186th of his career.
Hip check.
And then McCain on the other end scores.
Dort jumps up and cries like a bitch. Like, do you not see in slow motion that Lou Dort literally is looking for Joker, stops, puts his ass into him for no fucking reason? Yeah, Joker flops, but that's what people do. The thing that you'll notice here is that it pisses Joker off, and he's done with it. The reason it pisses him off is because they've already been battling. If you watch this game, this is fourth quarter. I'm telling you how many hits. I mean, I literally see more hits in this game than a fucking high school football game, to tell you the truth. Like big hits. People are banging. And the refs, I don't think they did a terrible job. But Joker comes in and he's pissed at Dort. The one thing you'll see is Dort backs the fuck down and doesn't get into it at all. He just walks away because he knows he's a dirty ass motherfucker. And these guys, their whole dog nuts, the coach there, dog nuts. I can just picture him telling you, all right, guys, today we're going to practice putting our hands on balls. You guys love this, so we're going to do it a lot. We're going to do it. Every time we see a ball, we're going to put our hands on it. They're too fucking good at stripping balls, right? And God knows he wants his balls to be played with. Fucking, is he not the most uptight fucking coach I've ever, not uptight, but what's the, God damn, it's just cringe. Everything about OKC is cringe. You know, we brought the Blue Arrow in to fight off the natives, but they scalped us. Fuck you. Now we're down 2-0. 0-2 to these motherfuckers. Anyway, so Joker gets in Dort's face, and Dort wasn't having any of it. But Joker was telling him, hey, motherfucker, stop fucking around, you fucking cunt. What do you... And I'm sure he's saying it in German. Or Serbian, sorry. Fucking Hartenstein, you're ruining my day. But then Jay Will... Fucking Jay Will. Look at how fast that motherfucker runs up, you little cunt. Look at him. Because he knows, oh, that's my guy.
Of his career, and then McCain on the other end scores. And Jokic hits
he was already coming before Joker got in his face.
Jalen Williams comes in, and Jokic and Jalen.
Not gonna lie, Joker was busy explaining to Lou Dort what a bitch he was, and then he got interrupted by Jay Will. Look at Shai being a little pussy over there on the side. Obviously, they can't come off the sidelines. You know what else about Shai? That motherfucker rolls his shorts up. Did you know that? Like the weird shorts they were wearing tonight looks like they all roll them. But this is a super pet peeve of mine for the fucking high school girls. The high school girls, you know, a lot of teams, they get some baggy old jerseys that they don't like. And every girl seems to want to roll their fucking shorts up as high as they can to show their... I don't know. It drives me nuts. When my 16-year-old daughter's out there, I'm like, fucking sag your shorts. Pretend like you're in the 90s. Pretend like you're playing with me. Sag your fucking shorts. But they can't. No, they have to pull them up and roll them over. They roll them over like 3 times. Shai's the only motherfucker I've seen do it in the NBA. That's got to tell you something. I forget where I saw it, but I tell you no lies. Anyway, back to Jay Will. So Jay Will comes in, guns blazing, like, fuck you, Joker. Like, what are you, 10 points a game, bitch? Like, I've got 40. What did he have? Like a 25, 20, and 15 triple-double? And he makes 3 more threes, and the Denver's winner. You know? Fuck you, Jay Will. You're nothing. You're nothing. But you want to get into it, I know. Now's your chance to get famous. Well, you're fucking with the wrong guy. Joker's a literal psycho that tries not to be a psycho. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a psycho. And he doesn't mind being one. I like it. I love it. I appreciate it. We need that. But Joker, you know his brothers. His brothers are Serbian straight gangsters. MMA fighters, one of them. And they would both smash the absolute living shit out of J. Will. Although Jokic's big brother punched that one guy, that was a heavy fucking punch. And that guy took it. Not gonna lie. That guy took it like a champ. I get hit with that, I've detached my head from my body. You know? What you'll see here with Jokic is that he comes in with his left arm because J. Will reaches over with his right arm and he rips it and pushes him off. It's almost a punch. Like if they were getting nitpicky, it would almost be a punch.
Gets in the face of Dort. Jalen Williams comes in.
Oh, that's what he did. He grabs him behind the head and like he was like literally wanting to go bam, bam. And then he stopped himself and he pulls his arm over his head and then pushes him back.
Jokic hits the deck. He doesn't like it. Gets in the face of Dort. Jalen Williams comes in, and Jokic and Jalen Williams do battle. Now the coaches come in along with some teammates to break things up. Jokic and Jalen Williams face to face right now.
Joker's not going to back down. How is it that none of these fuckers actually go in?
Jokic and Gilgeous Alexander.
Who do we have on the floor?
And got into it a little bit. After the whistle, about 4 minutes into the game, Gilgeous Alexander was given a technical. Jokic was not. But there have been several times tonight officials have stopped play before they've even inbounded the ball because of the physical. They've even inbounded the
assistant coach.
But there have been several times tonight officials have stopped play before they've even inbounded the ball because of the physical encounters between Jokic and several members of the
that guy.
This started early. Jokic and Gilgeous Alexander
we need to throw Jokic out.
Got into it a little bit after the whistle, about 4 minutes into the game.
Oh, he's working for the Nuggets. I was like, oh shit. I thought he said throw Jokic. Oh, Dog Nuts is sitting there saying throw Jokic out. Okay, my bad, Mr. JJ. I think that's JJ Barara or something. He's coming in to say, hey, Dog Nuts. Lou's like, yeah, I realize I'm the dirtiest player, but you guys always let me get away with this. Dog Nuts is like, listen, you're going to have to throw Joker out of the game because we can't have this kind of violence in OKC. Fucker. And then JJ Barrera is like, throw J. Will out. Throw J. Will out.
Gilgeous Alexander was given a technical. Jokic was not. But there have been several times tonight officials have stopped play before they've even inbounded the ball because of the physical encounters between Jokic.
Fuck all of these guys. Fuck them all. After Shai's Tech, we went on a 10-0 run, maybe 12. After this, I think OKC kind of took over. But it came down to the fact that OKC, they're better. They're more aggressive. They're more molestive. They're definitely more aggressive. They're definitely more molestive. They love putting their hands on balls. And they know how to play that form of defense. They're really fucking good at that form of defense. There's not a single motherfucker on that team that I respect. Not a single one. Well, a new hated one, McCain. Who the fuck is McCain? Old boy's like 9 for 9. He doesn't miss. Like, what? Where the fuck did you come from? I don't know. What else did I have pulled up? Oops. Oh, don't tell me I fucked that up. No. So, I don't know if you could see this. This is actually the game. I'm going to see if it plays because that's my DirecTV. Is that playing? I was thinking we could watch the first few minutes of the game up to Shai's Tech and you can see. It's muted, right? You don't hear it. So, put yourself on a little tool right now. Maybe I should do it. And then look at Jokic. He's got bruises. He's got scars. Shai's rolling up his fucking shorts like a fag. And he smiles like one too. He's like, yeah, look at me. I can show my balls. I can roll up my shorts real tight. And look at Hardaway in the background. Hardaway in the background, see? He is looking like, I want to kill somebody. I'm going to kill somebody, motherfucker. Let me in, coach. I'm going to kill somebody. Cam John, the man John, he fights for it, gets it. Let's just watch this with no sound. That way you can look around. Watch what Jokic is doing to Hartenstein. He's missing a shot. We don't like that. But watch now. Watch Hartenstein and Jokic. Push. Come over, set a screen. Take ball, look for SGA. CB's not having any of it. Hartenstein's like, I can go hump him, can't I? Can I just go hump him? Dort bricks a 3. And Jokic with the rebound. So then we got CB bringing it down. Watch the bangs. Where do we see a bang? No bang there. Oh, there's a bang. And look at this. Hartenstein's complaining that they called a foul because he's so used to, as soon as the person gets the ball, we're going to bang bodies. We're banging chests. Watch him from the side. Boom. He literally goes into him. That's the trick that OKC does. This is it. This is where they've got it. It's called anticipation. I can't find my freaking pause button. This DirecTV player is the absolute worst. Sorry. So the thing that OKC does is they anticipate everything. They've literally trained their minds to anticipate the next pass, where the person's going. It's like you've already cut them off before they even know they're going that way. They're good at that, not going to lie. I literally think they sit around, sold their soul to the devil. Dognut sold his team to the devil, and they're like, give us the powers that we can supersede time and space, and we can beat people to their spot, and we can always be there. And that's their MO, is beat them to this. Like, Hartenstein was literally seeing the pass come into Jokic and knows that he can hit him because the refs aren't going to call it if he hits him. And he comes in and, shoulder checks him, and Jokic bounces off, throws up a shot, and he's curious, why did I get fouled? Why did I get called for a foul? Let's watch it one more time. Dude, DirecTV, come on. Sorry. It's been a long night. All right, so watch Joker. And then watch the replay especially. Bang, shot, and it goes in because Jokic is the MVP, not Shai. Fuck you, Shai. For the first 10 minutes of this game, I thought it was in Denver. I was like, why is Denver wearing white at home? And I literally didn't even snap to it. I was looking at all the fans and thought they were Denver fans. I think it's because the first fan I saw was from behind that guy right there. Yeah, that guy and his son behind them. Yeah, I saw them and I was like, he was like, let's go, Mom, before the game. And I was like, oh, we're in Denver? Cool. I didn't even look at the floor. Okay, so Jokic gets the 3-point play. That's our first score of the game. Now watch Shai. What does he do? He pushes. I mean, how is that not the clearest push-off? I wish I could just go back, but I can't. Pushes again, runs in again, put a stop to it. Oh, got the dish on Hartenstein. Hartenstein feels like a big boy. He's not baby Zeus anymore. He's like big Zeus. And we know what big Zeus likes to do to the little boys. Fucking retard. I can't stand Hartenstein. Strip. No foul. Oh, we got the foul. This is where Hartenstein starts to get pissy. He's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you just fucking ripped his arm. And hopefully we'll get to... So Hartenstein punches, little forearm shiver. We used to say that in football. You give forearm shivers. I feel like they were the pads that you would wear on your forearms, but a forearm to the fucking nose, the bridge of the nose. That's a move. Hartenstein literally is looking back, sees Murray coming, and goes whack to his nose, and pretends like he didn't. Okay, Jokic, thank you for missing a fucking free throw when we tied the game and went into overtime. And then CB, what are we doing? CB's pushing him over to Cam and Cam's not helping, or CB just lets him go to the rim. How many fucking times did they let Shai just go right to the rim? Okay, watch them bang. They're banging down there. They're banging. Up, pump. That's definitely a foul, but we're not calling that one. We can't call them all. Maul's open in the corner, but now he's not. CB pulls one out of his ass. Cool. Awesome. Better lucky than good. Watch him bang. Actually, there's no banging. Hartenstein gets a little putback and feels like he's bigger Zeus now. Like medium Zeus. Strother, pull up and shoot that. Come on. You could see fucking, what is that, Kaysen Wallace? God, these defenders, just watch them. They're tough on defense because of the way they play, but you can crack this shit. Look at Shai. What a bitch. Oh, yeah, we already saw that one. Or he's already saying he's flopping it. He tries to push in and he flops back and throws the ball. Okay, so let's go forward a little bit. Or we can watch this replay again, right? Boom. Oh, he's not letting me in. Fuck you. You big fucking Serbian. He pushed me. Are you kidding me? He pushed me. Like you've never pushed anyone, you pushing motherfucker. Oh, I have a new hatred for this fucking team. I didn't think I could get any more. I think the refs did a good job. How can we go forward? Boom. Oh my goodness. Dude, if there's a better way, technical on you, fucker. Shai's a bitch. And is he ever going to have a different fucking hairstyle? Like, wear a fro, dude. What the fuck? And then Murray has to miss the fucking free throw. That was the key right there. That's why they lost, that free throw right there. You've got to stab it in their heart. Like, twist the knife. Get it in and twist it. Yeah, we're fine. I'm going to bitch slap this motherfucker. Watch me. Okay, watch the... Start watching Lou Dort and Jamal. God, we got no offense at all. Look at Hartenstein and Joker just banging. If Joker can make a goddamn shot, they'd be up 20-8 by now. But they do go up to like by 12 or 14. Is that not a walk? Is that not a fucking walk? Or is that like a 3-step gather? Holy shit. Shai's just like, oh, that's not a foul. Holy shit. And this guy, fuck you, Shai. You can't make a 3. Okay, so we got out of that one. Am I just going to rewatch the entire game? Cam John can make a 3? No, it literally goes halfway in and out. Come on, Cam. Cam lost the game for us for sure. Way to cut him off, Straw. Chet. Of course he's going to make one. How many of these fucking 3-pointers did they make? I'm going to check while you guys are watching that. Kia MVP ladder. Wembanyama pushing Spurs towards top. Fuck Shai. I hope. Fuck you. Here, we'll switch back and forth. So what we see here is that we beat them 33-19. Down here. 33-19 in the first. Dominant. Wonderful. But then we lose the second by 5. We lose the third by 3, and we lose the fourth by 6. And guess what? It's tied. And then we lose OT by 6. So what happened? Some of you came in. I need more of you to come in. Come into the dark place. Join me in the darkness before the game. Literally, if you need a playlist, you don't even need a playlist. Just Tool, Enema, or 10,000 Days, or Lateralis. Just start it from the beginning. And when you get to a song that is weird and it doesn't make sense, just hit the next song. Or put all 3 of those albums in a row and you'll never be without. Let's check the box scores, because how many 3-pointers did those jackarounds make? Fucking OKC. Do they have a total? Okay. They were 12 of 35. 34%. And we were 18 of 48, 37%. 48 threes, huh? So imagine if Christian Brown only took 5 and Jokic only took 5. Jokic would be 40%. Christian Brown would be 60%. And we would have been 18 of 38 for a decent percentage. Jamal was 7 of 13. Yeah, he had 3 for 3 there at the last. That was great. Love it. Okay, well, if you want to find out who the fuck was the problem, look in the plus minus. My guy, Tim Hardaway, minus 13. Valanciunas, minus 21. And Cam John, the man John, minus 25. I put it all on Cameron Johnson. Not everyone played perfect, and not everyone played good the whole game. But Hardaway, he did his part. Valanciunas, what was 3 for 5 for 6 points, 2 boards, 1 steal, 2 blocks. How are you a minus 21? How did they run? Just dog run you. Fuck. And look at our free throws. We're 77% from free throw. What did they shoot? 85%. So they were 23 of 27, and Shai was 12 of 13. Fuck you, Shai. At least he missed 1. 92.3%. Fuck you. Jamal was 8 of 10. Come on. 2 misses from Jamal, 2 misses from Jokic, 1 miss from Christian Brown. And that's your game. Any of those are your ball game right there. Any of them. But Cam John's at 25 under. A minus 25 in the plus minus. Like, what the fuck, dude? 7 points. Christian Brown had 23 points. Jokic has 23, 17, and 14. 23, 17, and 14. Jamal's 39, 8, and 6. And you're going to put up 7 fucking points? 8 boards? That's not bad. 1 assist. Maybe there's some good news. Let's go check the rest of the league. God, I wish I had a better way to produce my show here. All right, so yesterday, they say, because it's already past midnight, the Celtics walked the Nets 148 to 111. Poor MPJ. Well, we just held them to 84 points, I think. That's crazy. Pistons took care of the Cavs, 3-point and OT. Apparently, that one was before our game, from what I hear. The Knicks took care of the Bucks, and the Grizzlies beat the Mavs. Wow, that's crazy. What happened yesterday? The T-Wolves could have lost, but they didn't. So that sucks. What did Houston do? Houston beat Orlando. That sucks. The Spurs won. Everybody won that we don't want to win. So what do we got tomorrow? Or as they say, today. So today is Saturday. The Rockets are playing at 1:30 against the Heat in Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. That's 3:30 Eastern. I don't think they're going to play good. I think the Rockets are going to lose. Actually, I probably don't think they're going to lose. Come on, Heat. Give them one. Give them one. Lakers and Warriors. That'll be interesting. Lakers kind of suck. Jazz and Pelicans don't matter. Wizards, Raptors don't matter. Trailblazers, Hornets don't matter. So we go down to the next day. And at 1:30, your favorite team, the Denver Nuggets, will be taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Ball Arena. I fucking can't stand 1:30 games. I don't know. You guys got to tell me. Can we go to the dark place on a Sunday? I almost feel like we shouldn't. We need to figure out what the next game is. Can we lose one to Timberwolves? You got to understand, we beat them 3 times. This is the fourth and final game, I think, for the Timberwolves. So we have them in the series. Can we afford another loss? Not really, but we're definitely getting more than one loss going forward. So you might as well throw that. Here's a new piece of advice or an idea for old DA. Maybe just rest everyone for Minnesota and just be like, you know what? We gave it all we had for OKC, and we're just going to play the -7 team. The -7 team that beat the Sixers. Remember that? They were without 7 of their main players, and they beat the Sixers. I think they should do that. Jokic, Maul. Actually, nobody else needs to rest. Just Jokic and Maul. They need it, though. Jokic looks rough, man. He looks rough. I'm telling you, the second he gets a white mouthpiece, his life will change. Immediately, he'll be like, oh, wow, this is so much brighter, cleaner, better looking. Makes me feel better, makes me play better, makes me want to punch people in the face. Then he'll get a haircut and clean up his scruffy ass shit. And then he'll play lights out. I'm telling you. All right, what else we got? The Spurs are playing at 11. What is that? In New York, that's 1-1. That's even earlier. Oh, my goodness. I have nothing. Oh, I do have one. Yes, I understand. Those of you that are new here, you have to realize that I drink a lot of Cokes. Because I don't drink beer. And this Ferrari of my mind needs a lot of fuel. Spurs and Knicks tomorrow. And then the T-Wolves and the Nuggets. Okay, Nets and Cavs, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Mavericks and OKC. I don't think the Mavericks... You know, what does Shai have to come back and put 36 on the fucking... At least Jamal had 39, you know? Fuck you, Shai. He's the scammiest scumbag. I'm going back to look at his free throws. How many fucking free throws did that little bitch have? 13? He literally leads the league, or he's second behind Luka, who's another master foul baiter. Although I think Shai is the master baiter. Foul baiter. 13 free throws. Like, Maul had 10. And 3 of them were technicals. It's not like he's driving to the hole and getting fouled. Or he's driving to the hole and getting fouled. It's not even like he's getting the free throws that fucking bitch man gets. What do we call that when you roll up your shorts? You don't believe me? There is a distinct spot in there where he rolls up his shorts. And I've only ever seen the girls do that, and I can't stand... Like, girls, we're playing basketball. This isn't fucking Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Do you want to wear swimsuits while you're playing basketball? You want to wear fucking paint-on bloomers like the volleyball players do? What the fuck? Do we not know what basketball is? Look at Allen Iverson from the 90s. I could sleep in those shorts. It's the same thing with girls that... Am I chauvinistic? I don't know. But when you have a 16-year-old daughter, you don't want her showing her everything to the world. But for some fucking reason, they have it in their mind that the more ass I show and the more snatch I show, the better it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. Shai took 29 shots. Damn. Jamal took 26. Wow. Joker took 25. That's funny. He was only shooting 41%. What did Jamal shoot? 46%. What did Jokic shoot? 36. Yeah. Jokic had a bad shooting day. 2 of 10 from 3. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Anyway, Shai rolls up his shorts. Like, what the fuck, dude? After your win, do you guys go back and do TikTok dances in the locker room and start putting your hands on balls? That's the only thing I could think. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. Tell me I'm wrong. There's no better team that puts hands on balls than the fucking OKC Thunder. Yeah, I'm on one. So if we check the standings, because there was another game there. Oh, the Lakers are playing Sacramento. They'll probably get that one. And the rest of them don't matter. So where are we at in the standings? Pistons are stepping it up in the East. They got a 5.5 game lead. Guess who doesn't have a 5.5 game lead? The Thunder. They have a 2 game lead. Barely. We could have given them their 16th loss, but we didn't. We decided to shit the bed. Cam John from the corner. 6 seconds left. Wide open corner 3. Brick. Oh, I can't stand that. So the Nuggets are 1 game back of the Rockets now. Ouch. Solidly in 4th, while the Rockets have won 3 straight. The Spurs have won 11 straight. Okay. The Thunder have won 1 straight. Fuck you. Yeah, it's not looking good for Denver because they are literally tied with Minnesota and playing them on Sunday. The T-Wolves are coming in with a 2-win streak. Honestly, I don't have a lot of hope. I'm telling you. If I'm DA, I'm like, we have no chance of winning the game on Sunday. Usually when I feel like this, they fucking do a Portland, and they do a Boston, or a Sixers, and they actually pull one out. But I'm not feeling good at all. I never feel good at 1:30 games. I don't feel good that it's on Sunday. It's hard to get in that dark place in the middle of the day. You know? Matter of fact, I'm just waking up. 1:30. As you can tell, I stay up late, usually. Let me see if I have any notes from the game. Not enough buy-in. Official rivalry. DMVR is like, I think it's an official rivalry. I'm like, what the fuck? Where have you been? You don't get beat in 7 games in the fucking playoffs and there not be a hatred towards this team. There was a rivalry. There always will be. As long as Jokic, Shai's just, it's just so twisted. It's not like the Pistons and the Bulls and the Celtics and the Lakers. It's not like, could there be a more cheesy fucking team than the Oklahoma City Thunder? Fucking horseface. It's crazy. Shai and Chad are both horseface. Hartenstein, I don't know what the fuck's up with him. But we've already ripped him too many times. THJ was on fire to start. Yeah, he was 4 for 4 from 3. And what was cool is he was talking mad shit to whoever is in the front row on 2 of those threes. Go back when you watch it. And he tells them where exactly to shove their opinions. Shai walking in untouched. Yeah, we let him walk in untouched. Horrible start to the 4th. Dort's a bitch. Shai's a fag. I wrote that down. Hartenstein is baby Zeus. Cam misses versus fucking Caruso. Caruso's definitely one of the most hated. How can we even rank them anymore? I would say Caruso's at the top. And then right next to him is this new guy, McCain. And right next to him is Jay Will. And right next to him is Shai. And right next to him is Chet. Like, they're all the same. Case and Wallace, Isaiah Joe, they're all hated equally. You've done a great job. All right, well, we don't have much more to say. I will be back Sunday, 4 hours after the start of the game, which will be 5:30, for another Little Nugget Show. And you tell me what you want to do. Actually, I forgot to even look if anybody watched the show or commented. Oh, there's 5 comments. Holy shit. That's weird. People don't normally watch. Okay. Oh, yeah. Try the fish. It's good. FTA, Gremlin, Adderall. Okay, so, shit. Sorry I didn't get to the comments. Actually, those ones are quick. So, try the fish. It's good. He left a few good comments. Guess what? I am going to go eat Long John Silver's either Sunday or Monday. I will. I am literally making a space. I'm making a trip for that. So, FTA, Gremlin, Adderall. Come on, figure this out. I'm pretty good at figuring out comments. Let me think. FTA is like SGA. And then the Gremlin Adderall is Gilgis Alexander. Gremlin. I still think he's more of a dolphin or a horse. Shai, Spay. Piff has showed up with the salute. And Piff says, you ever been hit by a street hockey ball? Street hockey ball are those... I actually played roller blade hockey one time. I don't remember it. Were there balls or pucks? But I can imagine. Play every sport pretty good, just don't watch it. Yeah. It's good to play the older you get, especially to stay in shape, because I can't work out to save my life, but I played basketball today, and then I went to a dark place. And why is that not? I'm following the young new boxers. Yeah, I like boxers. I was pretty big into MMA for a while. And then once the economy hit the bed, hit the fan, I stopped paying for it. UFC. But I do like boxers. I do like to catch boxers. That's half the fucking violence is my punching bag in my little spaceship down here. Where I have my aliens in my other room. Speaking of which, I got to chop them aliens down tonight, believe it or not. Going to be a long night. We have a hammock over here for my daughter. A lounge chair for my wife. And me, I don't need a chair because I don't sit down. I go back and forth from the gold mine in front of the TV to out in the next room where the punching bag is and let them have it. And you know what's really good to punch a bag with? What song was I listening to? It was like Cypress Hill, I think it was Cypress Hill. I ain't going out like that. I ain't going out like that. Yeah, that's good for boxing. So I love punching shit. I love it. I don't mind getting punched either. And Piff also says, about to sign baby Piff up next month for the MMA 6 to 12. That is the way to do it. Definitely do your kids in MMA. Jiu-jitsu, if you can't do MMA, but if you can do MMA, nice. My kids did MMA for, geez, I don't even remember how old they were. But they got like 3 belts, I think. They give you a lot of belts and stripes and stuff when you're a kid to keep you interested, but They got decent. If my son can put some meat on his bones, he'll be a good fighter. Junior been boxing since 10. He's like 6 years trained. Yeah, nothing better than a trained boxer. Like I'm envious. I'm envious. I'm an amateur. I can do a little speed bag. I can do some heavy bag, but I also got my kicks. I don't have too much jiu-jitsu other than what I learned with my son. I don't like to roll around on the floor with dudes. Not gonna lie. Call me homophobic, but that's why I never was into wrestling or jiu-jitsu. Matter of fact, anytime I would get in a fight, I don't think I was ever, other than, I'm trying to think if I was ever locked down by a wrestler. I was, but he was a friend of mine who wrestled in high school. And the second he did, I just grabbed him by the nuts and squeezed and twisted. And I was like, he was like, what are you doing? You can't do that. I was like, fuck you. I can do whatever I want. For sure. Piff's in the hood. Got to make sure. I mean, there's nothing better than martial arts for kids. Nothing better. I would definitely start them as young as you can. And it doesn't take much, you know. You don't have to go every day. A couple times a week. I don't know, what do they require. I would only go twice a week because I could barely handle you know, I'm almost 50. I couldn't handle the aerobic. I was too out of shape. But I would say get them going in that, and then, you know, by the time they're 12 or they reach puberty, they will have that pop, 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 pop. They'll have that. There's a difference between people that can punch and people that can't, and that it's clear as day. And to develop that by the time you're 13 is dialed. And then if you like it and you want to take it on, cool. If not, jump into basketball, jump into soccer, jump into football, whatever. Volleyball, basketball, for sure. But my opinion on kids is only sports. School is worthless and a waste of time. You can learn all of it in 1/4 of the time online. Okay, we reached an hour, ladies and gentlemen. We got no comments from Facebook because Facebook's glitching. But if you haven't gone to my other channel, the Little Nugget Show, I got an extra subscriber, or a few more, I think. So go subscribe, search at the Little Nugget Show. There's 20 subscribers. I don't know if it'll ever turn into anything, but all the shows from the Little Nugget Show are there. They should be. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's the last day of the month, isn't it? Or now. Shoot. I got to work on that essay. That's right. I have it on my channel. Watch this. Oops.
He's a step ahead.
Jokic with the triple-double.
Whoa, what are we watching here?
And then McCain on the other end scores. And Jokic hits the deck. He doesn't like it. Gets in the face of Dort. Jalen Williams comes in. And Jokic and Jalen Williams do battle. Now the coaches come in along with some teammates to break things up. Jokic and Jalen Williams face to face right now.
What's Jay Will thinking he's going to do?
This started early. Jokic and Gilgeous-Alexander.
Big people like that don't normally grow up.
Got into it a little bit after the whistle about 4 minutes into the game. Gilgeous-Alexander was given a technical. Jokic was not. But there have been several times tonight officials have stopped play before they've even inbounded the ball because of the physical encounters between Jokic and several members of the Thunder.
Go back to the early exchange with Dort. So let's watch this ensue up the floor. Oh, yeah. Dort goes over out of his way, and this is what gets the reaction from Jokic.
Oh, I can't stand ESPN. Show us how you weren't afraid to die. Yeah, there it is. Okay, see that? So tomorrow is on Faith and Doubt, the deeper questions. And I actually don't know what I'm going to write about, so I need to get on that. But then, I believe the following day will be March 1st. Oh, yeah, then the Nuggets are playing Minnesota. Let's see if we got any more comments from old Piff. Be careful. It's a lot of bullshit in the community. Yeah, it's crazy that there's... You know what's crazy? That there's a lot of people... I'm trying to figure that one out. Be careful. It's a lot of bullshit in the community. Live in the hood. Yeah. It's pride when you're in the spotlight. Okay. I just wish there wasn't hoods anymore. But I live around, not in, but around definitely a few. I mean, we are number one in the state of Colorado for the crime for a reason. Honestly, now that I think of it, like I was never in a gang, but there was a lot of gang shit around in Albuquerque in the 90s. That's how I feel about the Nuggets and OKC. It's like every one of you motherfuckers is an op, and I would shoot on sight, no doubt. That's what I feel like, but this is during the game, all right? We go to a dark place. You know what I think Jokic was saying to Jay Will? He's like, oh, and he's saying it in Serbian, I'll slit your throat and bury you in your mother's garden. I think that's what he said. Yeah, you think you're tough? You think you're tough? I'll slit your throat and bury you in your mother's garden. But in Serbian. Hey, Grok, can you translate that to Serbian for me? Ooh, I think Google Translate can do that. Allegedly in Minecraft. Man, I'm surprised I did not lose my voice. I was fucking yelling and screaming all game. I thought you could talk to Google Translate. Can you not? I have to find Serbian. So we're going to go English to Serbian. And we're going to talk. Here we go. I'm going to cut your throat and bury you in your mother's garden. That's what it looks like.
Prerezat ću ti grlo I sahranit ću te u bašti tvoje majke.
It doesn't help to have a woman's voice. Come on now.
Prerezat ću ti grlo. Prerezat.
How do you switch it to Serbian male? I need a male voice saying that. Give me a break. Oh my God, you can't. Can you not do male voice? Oh my goodness. What does it sound like in Spanish? Am I going to get... Can you not get Serbian? Serbian... Okay. This is probably what the cartels say all the time. Let's try it. Enter text. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut your throat and bury you in your mother's garden.
Voy a cortarte la garganta y enterrarte en el jardín de tu madre.
I know Spanish, so that's kind of funny. How do we get a fucking male voice on here? Are you kidding me? Dude. Cortarte la garganta. Garganta y en el jardín de tu madre. In the garden of your mother. I'm going to cortarte, cut la garganta and the throat and enter you in the garden of my mother. Love it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Jokic was saying. You tell me. We made an hour and 5. Okay, I got to get to work, y'all. So come back tomorrow. We'll speak philosophy at 11 p.m. Hopefully I'll get a decent paper together. If not, I'll just do a grow show because on Faith and Death, that's the first one. This is the second one. There's only 12, so I got to do them right. And if you want to know some, we had 50 views on the last show. I'll be damned. That's pretty good, right? Because on the live, yeah, so 50, 35, 21, 34 on those. To you the next to mother. 39, 38. So we're averaging around over 30, I'd say. 25, 36, 24, 19. I think we did pretty good. Apparently I have 2,000 views in the last 28 days. Believe it or not, on these chintzy ass little shows. So thank you for joining me, for being one of those views. If you can do 2,000 views a month, you can make $2 a month. Actually, I think you have to surpass a certain number of watch time hours, but I should be able to get that. 210 watch time hours the last 21 days, or 28 days. We have 19 views on this one so far. That's fucking cool. No comments. That's a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to leave a comment. Oh, you can't. Sorry. I mean, you have been leaving comments. Piff, thank you. But once I stop doing this and it goes live, that's when we get the comments. Cool. So we have 3 likes. Make sure you like it. Can I like it? I cannot like it. And go to Little Nugget Show and survive there. Subscribe there. And like all the videos you see of mine, please. Thank you. I don't do this for fun. I don't do it for free. Actually, I do it for fun, and I definitely do it for free. But if you could just give the like and the subscribe, that would be helpful. Because I have to get enough of that shit by the end of the year to justify keeping going on. And maybe never working again. That'd be great. Join me on that journey. Till tomorrow, be safe. Keep your head down. And, oh yeah, we're going to war with Iran. Bye.